Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and I am going to start showing you these pictures of some stuff that I purged back in March, I think. And why I'm showing you this is because I started to do a purge for my December daily. And I'm going through 2 iris cases of things that I had. And I actually thought I had 3, but I didn't because I got rid of a lot of stuff back in March. And I totally forgot. So I'm showing you these 2 albums that I'm going to keep. I had plans for them. And now what I'm going to start to do is go through my stamps. This very first stamp, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I didn't use it last year, so I'm just going to put it off to the side. But that Kelly Perky, that L2E, I know I don't want them. The speech bubble one, I don't. This one, I know I do because I want to use it in an art journal. The Simon Says stamp is going to go. So anything I'm putting to the left, I'm going to purge. Anything to the right, I'm going to keep. And I kind of just stare at it. If I've used it or something catches my eye, I keep it. If not, I go ahead and set it off to the purge side. This is an Elf on the Shelf stamp I bought not a long time, but back in 2012, I think. That Allison Craft stamp, I know I didn't use it last year, so I'm not going to use it this year probably. That December daily one, I think I end up setting that aside for Lisa. And then that's another Kelly Perky I think I kept, another Allison Craft I kept. So basically, if I just loved it right as soon as I saw it, I kept it. And then if I didn't, I went ahead and put it in the purge pile. Because I'm not going to start my December daily, but I kind of want to see what I have going on. So I'm going to set a $25 budget for myself as far as like if I want to buy any new paper or anything like that. Because honestly, I had about maybe 3 or 4 paper packs, like maybe 2 paper pad collections from, I don't even remember who, Heidi Swap maybe and someone else, but I ended up purging those and I really thought I had kept them. So back in the first pictures that I showed you, the very first 2 pictures, I got rid of a lot of Christmas stuff back then and I didn't even remember. So I have a lot less Christmas than I thought, but I have plenty to keep me for this year. So I'm going to set a $25 budget for myself and go with that. So right now I'm just purging cards that I bought from like Mambi collections. I kept a few and I'm purging a lot of them because I just want to make it easier. Like I said before, I felt a little overwhelmed with the things that I have. Some of this stuff I've had for 3 and 4 years, and it's just time to move on and lighten my load a little bit, so to speak, on my Christmas products. So I'm also filming this for our podcast that we have airing on thepinkcamera.com. Today on October the 12th, we're talking about maybe our plans for December daily, what we're going to do, and just things like that. We're going to talk more about our December daily, but I had mentioned in the show that I was going to purge my Christmas items and post a video. So that's why I'm doing this now. I have some stuff from the Capture collection last year and quite a bit from the October afternoon Santa box that I had bought that I will be using this year in my December daily. So it was kind of fun to go through it. After talking with Lisa on the podcast, I was feeling all Christmassy, and it was kind of fun to go through and see what I have because I know there's a lot of stuff going to start coming out, and I'm glad that I kind of set a limit because I do not want to go crazy over Christmas stuff again this year like I did last year. So now I'm just going through some stickers, embellishments, paper clips, things like that. Like the paper clips, they're really hard for me to use. I used a few last year, so I'm going to go ahead and purge the rest. Some stickers that I want to keep and don't, and things like that. So and I think the next thing I'm going to start going is through my wood veneer. I have a lot of trees and just different speech bubbles that came from like a Studio Calico pack and things like that. So most of the wood veneer I am going to purge. I'm going to keep very few items on the wood veneer parts. I had bought some tags last year from was it Michael's, I think, that had like Christmas bells, what do you call it, pine cones and things like that on it. And I didn't use them last year, and I don't think I'll use them this year. And so I'm just go ahead and just quickly going through them, not taking up too much time. I do keep maybe 10 wood veneers and things like that. And then also while I'm going through my wood veneers, I find those badges, those flare, there we go, that's what they're called, from a kit that I purchased last year, and I do keep those and set them aside. And right now this is all the 6x6 paper I have, which is from an Allison Kreff collection from last year. I don't remember what the Christmas collection is called, but I do have paper from that, so I'm going to keep that as well. I get rid of that 4x6 pad that I bought from Michael's. I never used it last year, and I probably won't use it this year as well. And those are just bits and pieces of 6x6 paper I had left over from last year from the Allison Kreff line. So I have plenty of paper to keep me for this year. So if I buy anything, it might be an embellishment or something. And really, I don't know if I want to buy anything. So that's the stack I ended up keeping. And yeah, so that's just kind of the beginning of my December daily.